Welcome to a special Catholic Schools Week edition of Around the Diocese. I'm Shelby Winchell. Catholic Schools Week is an annual event which celebrates Catholic education in the U.S. Schools typically celebrate the week with masses, open houses, and other special activities.
There are so many reasons to celebrate this week. We celebrate your outstanding academic programs, the integration of our Catholic faith.
Bishop Cunningham delivered the homily at a Mass for 4 Catholic schools in Broome County. The bishop shared with students the importance of their faith-based education.
Your Catholic school education provides you the opportunity of being a productive citizen of this world and of the world to come. Every one of you carries the spark of divine life within you. Every one of you, all of us, are called to live in such a way that one day we shall enjoy the beauty, the peace, and the joy of heaven.
Bishop encouraged students to stay on the right path and develop a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. For our next story, we head to St. Mary's Academy in Baldwinsville, where students participated in a service project that takes on special meaning. The project is geared towards kids battling cancer, and the inspiration for this project hits close to home.
We are celebrating Crazy Hat Day, and we have a student in our 5th grade named Connor, who is fighting cancer at this point. And so we came up with this idea during Catholic Schools Week that to support him, we would every class is making a hat for Connor. And it's just our way of saying we are with him on this journey and praying for him.
But I think it's pretty cool that they're making this hat for me. Well, I like the Beatles since I really listen to all their music, and my teacher is a big fan. Some of my friends are a big fan, so we talk about him sometimes.
But Connor is an inspiration to us just by the fact he's really showing that he's brave. His family shows us incredible faith. This class, they have hearts of gold, and they're very generous. Their families are very generous too. From the beginning, you could see that they've known each other a long time, they've been together a long time, but they really, really care a lot about each other.
Next, we head to Holy Family School in Norwich, where a special 4-legged guest made quite an impression on students. Sam from the Shenango SPCA brought 10-year-old Lexi to visit with students. Technology teacher Anne French says many students already volunteer at the shelter, and this was a good way to focus on the community service and what it means to give back.
We emulate what Jesus did, and Jesus asked us to serve, and so that's what we teach to our children is volunteer and service, and how important it is to give back to your community, especially those most in need.
Students got to pet Lexi and learn how to take care of animals and talk about the responsibilities of being a good pet owner. Feeding the homeless was the focus of the service project for Holy Family School in Syracuse. From preschool on up, students aim to make a difference for the Onondaga County Catholic Charities Men's Shelter in downtown Syracuse.
It's Catholic Schools Week, so we are doing a service project for the community. We're making sandwiches for the homeless shelter downtown. Every class is participating and making something. The preschoolers did the bags, they decorated the bags. Every class is putting something together. Kindergarten and 6th grader doing the sandwiches. Another class is putting apples, another class the chips, and everything was donated so that it's a wonderful, wonderful project to do.
They do this throughout the year, so they do it today in a special way because it's Catholic Schools Week, but they do it each and every week throughout the school year, constantly demonstrating to others what it means to be Christ-like.
They're always looking to do service. They come to me all the time saying, "Sister, can we do this? Can we collect for this? Can we help this person out?" So they're always looking for that little something to do for someone else, something more.
At St. Patrick's School in Oneida, the Saints came marching in to bring an important lesson to life.
We are celebrating Catholic Schools Week here. The teachers are dressed up as saints.
My mother and father were delighted to see me safely home again.
They're dressing up as their favorite saint, and they're giving the students a 5-minute introduction to each saint.
And she looks just the same.
This makes it much more exciting, and it makes the saints come alive to the kids. I think we celebrate Catholic schools all year long. This is just kind of the time that we do a lot more activities.
What was she?
Who remembers that big word?
These kids are wonderful. I've been to a lot of places and I've taught at a lot of schools, and these kids have my heart already. My children go here. I feel like all the other kids in the building are also my children. We love it. We're a happy family.
Students at St. John the Evangelist School in Binghamton welcomed some very special guests during the school day.
Today you're at St. John the Evangelist School in Binghamton, New York, and you are here during Catholic Schools Week celebration. We have lots of activities and special events going on. Every day this week, different grades have been able to invite their families to lunch with them. So today we have some pre-K parents and some third grade parents that are our special guests.
It's great to spend time with your kids and be able to see them as they're growing up and enjoy this time with them.
I feel the school experience here at St. John's is a real family-friendly event. It feels like a large family here. Everybody knows everybody else. Everybody cares about everybody else. So coming for lunch and seeing their children, meeting their children's friends, having an opportunity to interact in a less formal way has really tightened the bonds of our special families here at St. John's.
Learn, serve, lead, succeed was the theme for this year's Catholic Schools Week. While all Catholic schools celebrate, we wanted to show you just a few examples of what's going on inside our schools as we celebrate Catholic education. Before we say goodbye, we leave you with the sights and sounds of a special pep rally at Most Holy Rosary School in Syracuse. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Around the Diocese.